Hi guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be doing another microphone review of another FiFine microphone, but this time we're going to be reviewing the FiFine K8 XLR handheld microphone. It's a little different than the microphone that we reviewed last time because it's more meant for like live audio performances rather than being a USB microphone. But I'm still excited to do a review of it today. We're going to do an unboxing, a review, and also some tests to see how it sounds. We'll start with the unboxing right now. So as I said, this is the FiFine K8 microphone. We're just opening up the box right now. The box itself is just classic cardboard, but it's built very well. So it's a great way, I think, probably to store the microphone if you don't want it to be manhandled and stuff. Inside we have another thank you note, which is quite appreciated. Also just some advert, linking them to your website if you need support or anything. And we have the user's guide. I'll check that out in a second before we get the test in. And what comes with the microphone, we have this bag. It says FiFine on it. And inside, I presume, is the microphone and the cable. So yes, inside we have the XLR to 1/4 pin cable, which is good for hooking up to like amplifiers and stuff like that. And then we also have the microphone itself. So it comes with a pop filter, which is nice. It's always good to have like a little extra protection against the wind. And then this is the microphone itself. Looks nice and sturdy, has a good weight to it. I'll get into breaking down these pieces a little bit more in just a second. So before I do my full review and test, I wanted to break down each individual component that it comes with a little bit more in detail, talk about the build quality and such. But before I do that, I wanted to give you guys some manufacturer specifications. So if you are interested in that, feel free to pause the video now. Alright, and let's just start with this pop filter. So it feels like it's just made out of cheap foam, to be honest. It's nothing great. As you can see, I just opened it and it came with like little divots in the foam. I don't know if you can see that in this lighting, but like right here, there's a little divot. So it probably won't last too long under wear. So if you're looking to buy a better one, if you're using this for more professional uses, I would probably buy a different one, but this one will get the job done if you're just like looking to have some karaoke fun, or you're doing like amateur live performances at the cafe or stuff like that. This will get the job done. The microphone itself, actually, we'll start with the cable, leave the microphone for the last. The cable feels really nice, actually. I'm really surprised, again, with the quality that it is. The cable feels nice and thick. The rubber feels nice and thick. I think online in some of their adverts, too, they say that it's made with braided copper on the inside. So I'm sure this cable will last you a long time. It's 19 feet long, which is pretty much long enough for any of your uses that you have. And you can also use this just Velcro to wrap it up a little bit. A little bit less if you don't want to use the full 19 feet, but yeah, it feels really nice. This is metal, this is metal too, a little bit of plastic right here, but that's all right. It feels nice. It feels like this will last a long time even after being stepped on and bent a few times. The microphone itself, this feels fantastic. It's all metal. Online it says that's made of a zinc alloy. I don't know how strong zinc is necessarily, but alloy metals also feel really strong. This feels like it could actually withstand a few drops. I don't recommend dropping it, of course, but it looks like and feels like it could withstand a few drops. The windscreen feels like it's good quality. It feels like it won't bend too much as long as it's not put under extreme pressure. It has an on and off switch right here. So right now it's in the off position. If I move it up, it's in the on position. But it just feels really great in your hand, and if you're a singer and that's what you plan to use this for, I'm sure you will not be dissatisfied with the way that it feels or the way that it looks or hopefully the way that it sounds, and we'll get into that in just a second. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick little overview of the tests I plan to run on this microphone. I'll leave the timestamps in the description for each different part if you guys are interested in that and just want to skip to a certain part. I'll be doing tests with both a computer and an amplifier because I have this XLR to USB mic cable that I plan to use, and the amplifier I borrowed from a friend so I can use that. I will be doing tests with voice, one with the pop filter, one without, and then one test with the ukulele and one test with the flute, both without the pop filter. So there'll be 4 tests on each interface, let you guys know how it sounds. The reason I'm focusing on voice and instruments because this is more designed for like live audio performances, whether that be a speech, whether that be you singing, or whether that be you playing instruments, just so you guys can hear how it sounds in those contexts. I'll start with the computer test right now.
The small pup, not a hole in the sock. The small pup, not a hole in the sock. The small pup, not a hole in the sock. The small pup, not a hole in the sock. The small pup, not a hole in the sock. The small pup, not a hole in the sock. The small pup, not a hole in the sock. The small pup, not a hole in the sock.
So with all the tests being done, I wanted to give you guys my final opinion on the FiFine K8 microphone. This is a great microphone for the price. It is $28, and I don't think you're gonna find something that feels, looks, or sounds better than this microphone for live performances. And I emphasize for live performances because with computer recording, there were a few drawbacks. One being the gain was a little bit low. So I had to adjust the gain in order for it to be heard in the video, which pretty much just means I boosted the volume so that you guys could actually hear the sound. The sound quality was still really good, but I would much rather use my other USB microphone, which I have, the FiFine K669B, to record any input to my computer than I would be with this microphone. This would not be my default go-to microphone for that. Still a great microphone and can be used for that, but not the best use of it. The best use is definitely with live performances, and I don't know if you guys could tell with the amplifier, but I recorded the amplifier sounds with my 669B, so it might be a little bit muddy, but it really sounded great in person, and I totally understand why they advertise this for live events, whether that be karaoke, singing on stage, or just doing a speech, recording instruments, or performing instruments, I should say. This microphone is great for that, and you're really not going to get anything better for 28 bucks. In conclusion, this is a great microphone for live performances, not so much for computer input recording. If you guys are looking for a microphone that's more for that, like whether you're doing video guys streaming or just recording some YouTube videos, I'll leave in the description a link to my other review of the FiFine K669B, so feel free to check that out. If you guys are interested in buying this microphone, maybe you're the live performance kind of person, then I'll leave in the description a link to to where you can purchase this microphone. But that's it for this video, guys, so I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.